Hey, what's up, Boneheads? Chasta and Baby Huey here with yesterday's news today.
It's our weekly video recapping all the major rock and entertainment news from this past weekend. And Chasta, once again, our boys in the Foo Fighters making some news.
It feels like we break news with Dave Grohl, at least, and the Foo Fighters every week. So this time, he broke a record. I love this, actually.
It's a cool record, I think so.
It is. They played the Glastonbury Festival over the weekend on Saturday night. And Adele made the record of cussing the most on stage last year. She cussed how many times? 33 times.
In a 90-minute set.
So that's every 2.5 minutes she said a cuss word.
Yes.
Which is hilarious.
It's like, get Guinness on the phone.
I know, right? And she is kind of a cusser. Like, Adele is known to be kind of like rough around the edges, which I personally love. But Dave Grohl took it upon himself to break that record. So during
That's true. Get back to a rock star.
I know, right? Exactly. Yeah. Adele is too polished and clean. We had to go with a rock star to break this. So the Foo Fighters led the crowd in a, you want to go for it? F.
I was going to say F, F, F.
Yes.
We are in radio.
I know.
Terrestrial radio. We can't cuss, but yeah.
We're censoring ourselves.
So right before they did their song Skin and Bones, he had the crowd chant along, F, 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 but not F, it's the bad word.
Fill in the blank.
Yes, and so they did during that song, and so at the end of the night, he actually got to cuss 34 times, so he broke Adele's record. So thank you, Dave Grohl, for bringing one back to rock and roll.
That's right, rock and roll with the cuss words. I love that we're like, ooh, he cussed 34 times. Rolling Stone came out with their 100 greatest metal albums of all time.
And I love Rolling Stone always do these really cool countdowns.
Yeah.
And it's always for great discussion.
Yeah.
Even if you don't necessarily agree with the list, at least they're acknowledging certain albums and bands that we all grew up loving. And so it's a very interesting countdown, I would say.
Definitely. So we started out at 100. So we're not going to do all 100. Obviously, we'd be here all day. But they Avenged Sevenfold just barely made the list with 100 with their City of Evil.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And so should we just jump to the top 10?
I would do the top 10.
Okay, so number 10. Pantera, vulgar display of power, of course. That makes sense. Love Pantera.
Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz made number 9.
8 was Megadeth, Peace Sells, but Who's Buying? Of course, a legendary thrash album.
I mean, so many of these to me are pretty much obvious, but it's just a matter of where they put them, I guess. Number 7 was Motorhead's No Remorse from 1984.
Which is interesting. Motorhead I would think either Ace of Spades or Overkill.
Overkill is, well, that was on Lars's list. We talked about that on the Lamont Tintinelli show this morning. And then we had Slayer, Rain and Blood, which actually was 6. I thought it would have been higher. But when we get to the top 5, maybe you'll know why.
Yeah, and then
Lamont is photobombing us or video bombing us over your shoulder.
I'm telling you, he wants to be in our videos.
He does. He's jealous.
Yeah, he sees that we're reaching the younger kids this time. So Black Sabbath, their self-titled debut album, or no, that wasn't their debut, but their self-titled album was number 5.
Right. Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast was number 4 from 82.
Judas Priest, British Steel, of course. We love Rob Halford. He's a fan of this station.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Rob is the man. Number 2, Metallica, Master of Puppets. And that was 86, of course.
And then number 1, do we need a drum roll? Black Sabbath, Paranoid.
Yes, very good choice.
Absolutely.
Black Sabbath, for me, kind of started it all. So I think that's...
And you can see Ozzy Osbourne at the Aftershock Festival
That's right.
this October. Get your tickets now.
Good plug. And then our last story, Gene Simmons announces a solo tour.
Yes. So I think this is a first. I don't ever recall Gene Simmons out doing his own thing outside of Kiss.
If he did, I don't remember it, so that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
And I kind of ragged on Gene Simmons last week, so maybe I'll take a chill pill.
He pulled out from doing he's trying to,
as you
devil
should.
horn.
So he listened to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he
Smart
retracted.
Gene. Yep.
Trying to, what do you call it?
He retracted.
No.
Trademark.
Trademark.
The
devil horn. So he's not doing it anymore.
Yeah, well, that was a smart decision. But he's hitting the road for a summer tour, I guess, solo.
No Bay Area dates from what I saw.
No, he's in Funner, and I'm not screwing this up. Funner, California, which I looked up is just between San Diego and LA, outside of Temecula. There's a casino out there, a Harrah's Casino. So that's where he'll be in September. So we'll see how the Gene Simmons solo tour goes.
I'm sure there'll be a live video online.
He's going to make all the money for himself.
Totally.
That's what it is. And when I was texting him about what I wanted to talk to today on my phone, it capitalized Simmons on Gene Simmons for some reason. I was like, he's watching me.
Absolutely.
He wants the money. I used his name.
Chasta, where can people find you online?
Yes, Instagram is Chasta Lynn, Twitter is Chasta, and Facebook is Chasta Radio.
Follow me on Facebook at Baby Huey Official, Twitter and Instagram at Baby Huey 83. Also, thank you again to all the boneheads who came out to the L&T Ball this past Friday night. We just did a full recap of the night on today's edition of The Second Shift, which is also up at 1077thebone.com. And I believe we'll have some other fun stuff up on the website, some videos and photos from the whole night. So can't wait to do it again. Bone Bash.
I know, in just a few months.
Absolutely. So have a great rest of the day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.